In psychology, there's a popular term known as the sunk cost fallacy. Imagine you're an investor who spent years building a business. Through the journey, you sacrificed everything you had: money, reputation, energy, and even the relationships most important to you. It may seem worth it if the business became a roaring success, but instead, it's quite the opposite. To any rational third-party observer, this business is a total failure and should be abandoned. However, because this failed business costs you everything, the human brain finds it easier to ignore the obvious reality and instead believes that everything you invested wasn't a waste. This is largely why individuals who are members of cults find themselves unable to leave, even when their strongest beliefs are very clearly proven to be incorrect. It takes a giant deal of humility to admit you were wrong about something you passionately believe in, an amount of maturity most people will never reach. As politics continue to become more polarizing, we should expect to see this effect play out on larger percentages of the population. If you showed an alienated outsider the principles in which MAGA supporters rallied hard around Trump in 2024, they would almost certainly project that the overwhelming majority of them would be abandoning that support due to the clear abandonment of those principles. The America First Peace Party quickly started a foreign war, resulting in gasoline prices spiking by nearly 50%. Trump also ran on combating inflation and eliminating wasteful spending, yet inflation has increased by 40% in the same time frame, while his administration has added more debt in the first 17 months than any other prior president. Trump was largely endorsed by pro-life Americans, yet when funding was restored to Planned Parenthood, those same activists were nowhere to be seen. You see, the real irony here is if Kamala Harris had won the election, MAGA would be furious at the outcomes we are seeing. Yet, because it is their leader in whom they devoted so much time and energy into electing, not to mention the cost of their pride, MAGA continues to stick their neck out for their appointed leader, despite breaking so many of the core principles he ran on. It's a lesson we all must learn and grow from. Humility is one of the greatest traits we as humans can have. The wisest king ever to live said that pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. If we truly care about making America a greater nation, then we all need to take a dose of humility and admit when we are wrong. If we cannot hold our leaders to simple standards such as doing what they campaigned on doing, then we as a society are at the end of the line.